how do you feel about fighting in front of 90,000 people? Could you ever picture it? And I say, no, it's not that I couldn't picture it, but I don't think God would ever put me in a position that I couldn't handle. So I'm here for a reason, and I'll handle business the same way I've been handling business. And even though we're in front of 90,000 people and the world watches, the objective still remains the same, and that's to be victorious.
Yeah, that's him for you. He says God would definitely not want to put him in a position that he cannot handle. He has handled 18 fights before, all of them knockouts. So if he's going to be doing business as usual, the way he does, another knockout.
Just listen to Anthony Joshua. I mean, both boxers, in fact, Cecilia, you know what they did now? For me, this is February 29th, and then I'm just counting closely to April 29th.
Come on, February 1st.
I know, it's February 1st. I'm just saying that the pumping up, they're making us anxious to see this fight. Listen to how careful, both of them are. They're giving themselves respect. This guy just brought in the God factor that his God will not take him to where he cannot excel. He also made us realize that it's also business.
Yeah.
It's business. There's money involved.
And the way he does his business,
he will go about it the same way, and it's just to knock you out. Vladimir Klitschko says he's obsessed. He's obsessed with it. He wants to prove a point. You and I think it's all over for him because he was beaten by Tyson Fury. Yeah. He has a point to prove. So April 29th, Cecilia, boxing fans were going to be having a massive, massive fight now, and we cannot wait for it to come. Okay, the January transfer deadline day was concluded yesterday. Cecilia, I love Nigeria. Not lots of Nigerian players. Yes, some Nigerian players moved. One of them, the one you love.
Yeah, Ighalo, when we all knew it was going to happen. He was obviously going to move because he wasn't playing and he wasn't scoring as he used to. Imagine someone who scored about how many goals in 2015?
Yeah.
About 38, about 30 goals in 38 appearances, and he tells you that he wanted to have something better, but somehow it just didn't happen for Ighalo. He moves to Changchun, Yatai, a club in China. The popular one we know is the Shanghai, but this one is different. For £20 million now, that's huge. That's $25.18 million. So, Ighalo, when he was for 39 goals, he scored in 100 appearances in 2.5 years. So it tells you that it was actually, one of the best players they had. A 29 June Watford 2014 from Italian side. Udinese, 100 appearances he made for them, 39 goals, and also helped Watford to win a promotion to the English Premier League in 2014 and 2015 a season. And after that, he scored 15 top-flight goals in 2015-2016 season. He scored 30 goals in 38 games. That was just in only 2015 alone. And this season he has scored only 1 goal, and he has gone 15 games without scoring in all competitions. So it tells you a whole lot that this player who actually scored 17 goals in the first season, when they win promotion to top flight. And this season, he hasn't been able to score. He hasn't been as prolific as it would happen. But Watford saw, Ahmad, couldn't refuse £20 million. And they said, okay, you can actually go to China where you want to go to. But then, if you look at the statistics of some of these players that are moving, I think for these young players to be joining, Ramirez started it. We saw Ramirez going. Then later we saw Oscar. We saw Mikel Obi, Tevez,
Azel,
Azel who was supposed to even go to UV and all that. He shunned them and he said, "Look, I'm going for the big money." So it tells you a whole lot that maybe it's not just about looking at the gold rush, so to speak, in China right now. It could be something else. Maybe they feel they can actually compete against each other because they're going to different clubs. Not just all of them going to one club. So they're going to. We didn't know about this Changchun Yatai before now. I mean, most of us didn't know about it apart from the regular ones and all that. So they can play against each other. You have good coaches there also. So maybe Chinese league will not be as bad as we are thinking.
No, we're not even thinking it's bad. We're just asking questions. Will they be as competitive as we know them to be?
But with these sort of players that have moved over time to the various clubs over there.
Fans can only just worry for the people they like. You read out the beautiful stats on Ighalo from 2015 and 2016, and then now we're not seeing that sort of play. You expect him, for instance, to maybe if he can just find his way into maybe Stoke City, find his way into an Everton, and then starts playing football again and just gets the spark, you will be comfortable. He goes to China now. where there's an Oscar, there's a Tevez, there's a Mikel Obi, there's another player here and there, and all of them, the Chinese government.
Pato went on loan in Spanish Liga. To China
so the Chinese government are saying that these are the guys that will develop our football, put our football out there so that people will get to know it. So we're going to spend money. It's football, it's a global sport, and they want to develop it. Is it the kind of competition we want for particular our own interests, our Nigerian players? A lot of people will say no. That's just what it is. But we want to wish them all the best, Celia. This is their career. You know, they know what's best for them. So we can only wish them well.
Yeah, that's just it. Just wish them well and success. But we have two players now in China. It's okay. It's good. As long as they're playing good football and Ighalo, you know, discovered get to start scoring again. That's really what is important for him.
27 next year, 28.
No, why you
no, Cecilia, I'm just saying that he's got time. Let's say he gets 22 goals in China, and then some club picks him up again in Europe, and then he continues that form. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Well, hopefully, Ighalo might just. But the thing is, China, I'm not happy about that. Well, another one that we should be happy about is the fact that Ezekiel Bassi, he plays for Enyimba. He even came as a substitute in the last game, but somehow right now Barcelona has confirmed that he has joined their Team B, and he will be there on loan till the end of the season. And after that, there's a possibility that he will just get to have a 2-year contract. Depends on how good he is and all this after. But I think this is a good one, and they're saying this simply because the Nigerian Professional Football League were able to sign this partnership with La Liga, and they had a tour in Spain, and so he was actually seen, and at the end of the day, so he was able to, he was the one that was picked in all of them. He's still very young, so I think he's
20, he's in the B team, he gets a chance, he takes it. I'm not wishing any Barca top player bad. If someone gets injured, and then Ezekiel gets a chance. It's Sports This Morning on Channels Television. Don't go anywhere, right back, continue this discussion. Stay.